Like and subscribe and click the bell icon to get new video updates.
Scott Morrison says Amanda Stoker attended anti-abortion rally because it's a free country. Scott Morrison has defended his Assistant Minister for Women after she attended an anti-abortion rally at the weekend, saying she had every right to go because it's a free country. Amanda Stoker attended the annual Cherish Life Queensland rally in Brisbane on Saturday, alongside LNP Senator Matt Canavan and One Nation Senator Malcolm Roberts. With a leaked Supreme Court of the United States draft revealing a consideration to repeal Roe v. Wade in the background, women's reproductive rights are at the forefront of minds. When asked about Senator Stoker's attendance on Wednesday, Mr. Morrison said it's a free country, and failed to answer the question of whether he agreed with her views on abortion. Mr. Morrison affirmed there would be no changes to the laws in Australia. "I'm aware of the reports that are coming out of the United States, but that's in a different country. Indiana, Australia, there are no changes to those laws," he said. Standing next to him was Families Minister Anne Ruston, who, when asked to speak to the domestic violence epidemic affecting Australian women, said the Morrison government had gone above and beyond for women. "I think no government has done more to support women who face family, domestic and sexual violence than this government," Senator Ruston said. "We must address the core of gender-based violence, which is disrespect, and that is why this government has made major investments and commitments to make sure we put things in place to prevent domestic violence from happening in the first place. No government has done more to support Australia's women." Speaking later, Opposition Leader Anthony Albanese slammed the Morrison government's history of treatment with women. "This is a government that sat back, and as a direct result of the way that women felt regarding the government's attitude to women and women's safety had hundreds of thousands of women march for justice," Mr. Albanese said. "The Prime Minister couldn't even walk out the front of Parliament House. Instead, he stood up and said that in other countries people who were protesting would be shot. That was his response that women got." Mr. Albanese also questioned why the government had dragged their feet over adopting and implementing the 55 recommendations of the Respect at Work report. He also alluded to the alleged rape of Brittany Higgins within Parliament House, saying questions remain to be answered about what the Prime Minister's office knew about the alleged assault. "I will lead a government that respects women, that makes sure that we recognize one of the things we can do to advance this country is to fully embrace the commitment of advancing women's interests," Mr. Albanese said. "That's in our national interests as well."